Welcome, beautiful soul. Tonight's story is a journey through love, rhythm, and quiet discovery. Close your eyes, breathe softly. Let the music of the night guide you. This is the melody of your heartbeat. The city never truly slept. Even in the quietest hours, it hummed, a soft rhythm of lights, cars, and dreams. And somewhere, in that living heartbeat of the city, Elena walked alone beneath the glow of streetlights, her earbuds playing an old song she'd written years ago, one she never finished. The night air was cool, whispering through her coat. She was a music teacher by day, a songwriter by night, someone who believed that melodies were simply feelings trying to find a voice. But lately, her music had fallen silent, ever since she'd left love behind. Minutes drifted by. The city lights shimmered on puddles after the evening rain, and in the reflection, she caught her own eyes, tired but hopeful. She smiled faintly, whispered to herself, "Maybe tomorrow we'll sing again." Across town, Adrian sat in a small recording studio. The clock read 11:47 p.m. He was a sound engineer, the kind of man who listened more than he spoke. Music was his peace, his way of understanding the chaos of the world. That night, a new client had sent a demo track. Unfinished, raw, but heartbreakingly beautiful. A female voice, soft as dawn, singing about waiting for something that never came. The file was named "The Melody of Your Heartbeat." He pressed play again, and again. He couldn't stop listening. It felt like someone had reached into his chest and written down what his heart had been trying to say for years. He looked at the file name, whispered, "Who are you?" Days drifted like petals on water. Elena taught her students, smiled through lessons, and went home to her small apartment that overlooked the train tracks. Every night she wrote a few lines, played a few chords, but her songs always ended halfway, like unfinished letters to the universe. Then one morning she got an email. It was from the studio she had sent her demo to months ago and forgotten. They wanted to meet. Her heart skipped a beat. That afternoon, she walked into Skyline Studios, nervous, clutching her notebook of lyrics. The studio was quiet except for the hum of soundboards and the low strum of a guitar coming from a back room. "Come in," a gentle voice called. Adrian looked up as she entered, hair loose, eyes bright, carrying an aura that somehow matched the song he'd been hearing in his head all week. "You're the one who wrote the melody of your heartbeat," he said softly. Elena nodded, smiling shyly. I didn't think anyone would listen." He chuckled. "I didn't think anyone could write something that felt like my own heartbeat." Hours passed like seconds. They talked about music, about dreams, about how every love leaves an echo that never really fades. He played the melody she had written, and she sang softly along, her voice trembling at first, then steady, as if she were finding herself again through sound. And in that small studio, two souls began to recognize each other. Days turned to weeks. They met every evening, recording, rewriting, laughing. The city outside roared with life, but inside the studio, time slowed. Elena noticed how Adrian would close his eyes whenever she sang, as if trying to memorize the sound of her soul. And Adrian noticed how she smiled when he tuned her guitar, quietly with care, as if every string was something precious. One evening after another long session, she said softly, "Every song I've written was about someone I lost, but this one feels different." He met her gaze. "Maybe because this one's not about loss." Silence, then a smile, then the kind of moment that feels like music itself. Wordless, endless, perfect. Outside, the rain began again, gentle on the windows. Inside, their hearts began to write the next verse. Weeks melted into months. They released the song together. It went viral. Not because it was flawless, but because it was real. People said it made them feel something they couldn't name, like love, like longing, like peace. Elena and Adrian started performing small acoustic nights at a cafe near the river. Every time she sang, he played beside her, eyes never leaving her face. And each night, when the last note faded, she'd whisper, "This is the sound I was searching for." He would smile and answer, "And I found it in you." The city kept breathing. Cars, lights, laughter. But in one quiet apartment overlooking the tracks, music played softly through the night. Elena sat by the window, guitar in her lap, watching Adrian sleep on the couch after another late session. She smiled, whispering to herself, "The melody of your heartbeat. I can finally hear it." She leaned her head against the glass, closed her eyes, and felt peace settle deep within her. Because sometimes love doesn't arrive like thunder. It drifts in quietly, through late nights, through songs unfinished, through hearts that find rhythm in each other. And when it does, you realize the sweetest music in the world isn't played by instruments. It's found in the steady, faithful beat of the one who loves you. Soft rain fell again that night, tapping like a lullaby on their window. The city glowed below them, lights like tiny stars. Inside their song, the melody of your heartbeat, played one last time before the world fell asleep. And for the first time, Elena's music was complete, because love had given her a new sound, gentle, eternal, and forever in tune.